For all the noise that he has made, Imran Khan seems only to be gaining notoriety. A few days ago, the US Congress came out with a report on Pakistan, and the conclusions are scathing. The report put out by the Congressional Research Service shows that, Washington views Imran Khan as a mere puppet of the army. This is an open secret, and yet it's significant. Let me tell you why. This specific report on Pakistan is a reasonable indicator of what the US government thinks about Pakistan's politics, democracy, and its prime minister. And here are the key takeaways. Number one, what does this report say about Imran Khan? It says that Imran Khan is a mere puppet of the army. Pakistan's military controls the foreign and security policies. It also says that Imran Khan is inexperienced on governance. His Naya Pakistan is floundering due to acute financial crises, and that the military manipulated last year's elections to install Khan as the prime minister. It's not for nothing that he's called selected and not elected. The Pakistan Prime Minister has desperately tried to garner American support on Kashmir, but it looks like the US does not think much of him. By the way, there's one more snub for Imran Khan in this report. It must hurt that experience as a cricket captain was not counted as experience in governance. He used that in elections. But the global community does not have time for such jokes. Which brings us to point number two. It is not just about Imran Khan. The US Congress does not think much of Pakistan's democracy. The report views constitution and democracy as oxymorons in Pakistan. We couldn't agree more. The military has ruled Pakistan for nearly half of the 72 years since independence. Pakistan has had 5 constitutions, and every government tweaks the constitution. It's like there is no rule of law, only military authority. The report highlights that an elected government has never been voted out of power until about 6 years ago, and this is because most of the elected governments do not complete their term. Think about this. Governments get elected, the military takes over, and when the time is ripe, the military sets up a proxy state before taking over again. It's a cycle, and it continues in a loop. This is democracy in Pakistan. But that's not the world's definition of democracy. Next, we come to the courts. They're in the dock too. The US report says that a military-judiciary nexus helped Imran Khan come to power. It also describes the removal of Nawaz Sharif from power through a court ruling, a soft coup. So Pakistan's elections are a sham, the courts are compromised, and the military is the master. Add some terrorist groups to this mix now, and that completes the conundrum that is Pakistan's democracy. The rise of terrorist groups in Pakistan's politics is highlight number 3 from this report. The Congress report says that the 2018 elections, that is last year's elections, saw the rise of banned Islamist terrorist groups. More than 10% of the voters chose terrorists. Let me repeat, 1 in 10 Pakistanis voted for a banned terrorist group. Highlight number 4. Who should you talk to in Pakistan then? It's clear that the US does not rate institutions of Pakistan highly, but it has listed some individuals. Imran Khan, Foreign Affairs Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi, the Finance Minister, the Defense Minister, the Army Chief Qamar Javed Bajwa, the ISI Director General, and the Chief Justice and President of Pakistan, the only people of any consequence it seems. Another alarming point, among the 5 major parties, the Muttahida Majlis-e-Amal has links to the Afghan Taliban and the Pakistani militant groups. The party sits in the opposition alliance. In a nutshell, an army chief who runs a country and terrorist groups in parliament. Pakistan's tryst for democracy is turning into a disaster. This report finally also talks about Kashmir, and it exposes Pakistan's double standards. Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan have no representation in the country's democracy. So next time Imran Khan speaks about the democratic rights of Kashmiris, he must remember this.